Hey everybody, RidleyFox here. Welcome to V-Rising. This is the first time I'll be playing this game on the channel. I have played it a little bit. It's a lot of fun and I think you'll like it. Now you can play online, or you can host your own dedicated server, or you can do a private game. We are going to take the default settings, so let's get started.
This was ours. We ruled this land. We owned the night. But man rose up against us. We were overthrown. For centuries, hidden away in darkness. Tortured by thirst. Choking down dust. Starving. Until now, our hunt begins again.
So this is your character selection screen. You only have a few options that you have to choose from. So we're going to choose a female. Then you can check your skin tone. I'm going to pick this one here. I like that. Then you can pick your face. They have all sorts of different options. That's awful. I like the one over here. I think it's this one. And I'm going to do green eyes. They have several different hair options also. And I like this one here. And you can change the character so you can see what it looks like. And I'm going to do this reddish color here. I like that color. The features pertain to the male character. And then the accessories, so you can do earrings or these little ear decorations like this. I like this. This is the bat wing. You can kind of see it on there. So I'm going to use that. Or you can do eyeglasses if you want. You can't do eyeglasses and earrings. You can only do one or the other. So I am going to do the bat wings. And they automatically suggest a name for you, and you can just do a random thing here to change it, or you can type in a name, which I'm going to be Ridley.
I ride.
That is so neat. Now I do have the tutorial on because I am a pretty new player. So it's telling you you can use your WASD keys. You can zoom in and out. Now a lot of people play like this. I do when I need to see a bigger area, but I'm going to try and keep it more like this. Kind of like this view more. Now if you get up here, you really can't see a lot around you, so you do need to be back a little bit. So it's telling me I need to come down here and what key to hold. So I need to leave the crypt and collect bones. So you can see we have a mini map here. This is the clock. It is nighttime right now, and I think, I don't know what that is. So I think that daytime is 6 minutes. This is the default time. And nighttime is 12 minutes. Now, one of the wonkiest things about this is that the camera is not connected to the character at all. It's completely separate. I have to actually do my right mouse button to change the camera view. And the mouse controls what the character's looking at. So it can be a little bit awkward when you first start the game. It still is for me. I still mess it up. You're going to see me doing it. But it's still a lot of fun even with that. And you will get better the more you do it. We need to leave the crypt and collect some bones. We haven't gotten any bones yet. Alright, let's get out of here while we have some nighttime. Alright, so if you look at our bar, let me just talk about a couple things. This is our primary attack. It's melee attack, and you have like a combo. And so it does 50%, 50%, and 60% physical damage. And then we have this Veil of Shadow. It's a dash, which is pretty cool. And you're going to elude your enemies when you do it. And you leave a shadow of yourself there, so they'll think you're still there and try and attack that. And your next attack is going to be 25% stronger. And you're going to also heal yourself for 5% of your maximum health. So that's very helpful. Now, I don't have any weapons other than that. But I'll get more soon. So we can get bones from these guys. Let me show you the Veil of Attack. See, it said I got max damage on him. That was my attack after I did the dash. So I'm trying to get all the bones I can. We got 25. We get stone, plant fiber, wood. Alright, we do want these rats too. They're good to eat. And they're going to be used to help heal us up. Let's see if I can get this guy. There you go. Alright, so it says we got all our bones, we left the crypt, so now we unlocked our bone sword and bone ring.
An
Which is
achievement
great.
for sure.
And now what we have to do is all this stuff to unlock a new spell slot, which would mean open inventory, craft our 2 new items, and then slay some enemies with the new bone sword that we're going to make. This is our crafting tab, and this is our inventory. This is our hotbar. So I'm going to do the bone sword, and you can just highlight it to see it. Don't click on it because that's going to make it. Make sure you just highlight it initially. And it tells you there in the green, that's, you know, what you need to make it. I'm going to put the bone sword right here and equipped it.
I require more resources
So
to
I
make
need
that.
more bones to make the ring. Now see how it says I have frail, I'm frail? That's my blood type right now. And you can have different types of blood type. So let's look at this. Your blood pool says my blood type is frail. You can get creature, and I know you can get like rogue and warrior, but I don't know what else you can get. That's all I've gotten so far. And this is your blood pool here. And this is your health. If you look in your attributes, you have 125 health right here. So that's what that is. So you can tell when your health is low. And you can also use your blood pool to heal yourself using this control button right here. Get out of there. And that's a very handy spell. It's this blood mend. But it does use up some of your blood. And when you're out of blood, you die. And then you have this exposed vein, which I think that's probably for PvP.
Drink, my kin.
Let's get up here. Now, if I unequip my sword, I'm going to be using my other attack, which is my normal melee attack that I showed you earlier. See, if I unequip it, it goes back to this weapon. If I equip it, let's get these bones. I want the rat. Now, it does take a while to get used to the character movement. I have done this part several times, so I'm a little more comfortable with it here. This is a crossbowman. Their aim doesn't change very well. See, I pointed in the wrong direction. Keep hitting them and you'll kill them. So we are in a cemetery and we're basically gathering some resources and we're learning how to do the basic game mechanics, you know, so that we can move around and stuff. So we can make this ring now. That gives me 5.3 spell power, so that's going to help with my spells, and it automatically equipped it. Didn't it? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, it's over here. It did equip it. These are our armor slots, it looks like. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a bag. Alright, we got a new spell since we did all that. And this is a good one. It is the Shadow Bolt. And you can launch a projectile that deals 190% magic damage and inflicts leech, which I'm not quite sure what that is. And it has a cooldown, 8 seconds. So let's use it on this guy. Now that's where you can get into trouble trying to aim, you know, because the camera and the character are separate, and sometimes your mouse will be over here and you're thinking you're looking at the character. So that can cause issues, but you get better with it as you're doing it, as you play. It just takes a little while to get used to. Alright, so now let's see, I'm going to zoom out and I can see there's a skelly there. And there's a skeleton with a crossbow there. And then, of course, the rat. Let's claim this one. It's a new spell.
An achievement, for sure.
And we just got this blood right. And it's a counter. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like a protection spell. It's going to block melee and projectile attacks for 1.5 seconds. Blocking an attack triggers a blood nova that pushes enemies away, dealing 80% magic damage and inflicting leech. You turn immaterial for 1.2 seconds. And there's 10-second cooldown. So we have to do that twice and then leave the graveyard to get our next recipe, which is some actual armor. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. That's it right there. But it does have a cooldown. Let's take this mouse. I'm going to go after him. Get him to follow me over here. Oh, there's a couple coming. And now let's do our counter. Is he not going to come after me? There, I did it. Let me get him. Oh, I had a cooldown. Forgot. Alright, it's ready now. So it knocked him back. I think it did some damage. The cooldowns will get you, you know, because you want to use your spells pretty quickly together, and you've got a cooldown to get the rat. And you can't run. You want to run, but you can't. You just got to go this pace. But I think you can get faster in the game, but I'm not sure how. I'll make him come over here. Look at that. Did you see how it went up the stairs? Now, I want to get as many bones as I can because I'm going to need them. So we're going to try and go through the cemetery and get a lot of bones before we leave it. We almost have him. There's 2 crossbowmen right there. Come on. He's a magical being if he can come up the stairs like that. I don't know if I timed that one right, because he didn't bounce back at all. You see, was facing the other direction. That's part of the mouse and camera separation. It takes a little while. Use my Shadow Bolt. My Failed Dash, which I love that spell. It's great. And you can actually knock these down. You wouldn't think it, but you can. And you can't get anything in here. I've tried. Alright, there is a skeleton with a crossbow there, and the other one is just a skeleton. He might be a crossbow, I can't tell. Well, I got him that time. We open this crypt and we got some bones, some wood, and some stone. And we do end up needing a lot of that. Now see how my blood pool's gotten lower, and I have 125 health still. I can eat a rat, and I probably will. Let's try to... Now let me show you eating a rat. It's kind of gross, but it's going to bring my blood up. And I'm going to keep as many rats as I can because I'll be able to make a salve eventually, which is like a healing salve. And you use the rats for that, so we do want to collect rats. Alright, let's leave. What was that? Look at them. They respawned in here or something. A bunch in here now. Alright. Let's do the Shadow Bolt. It's really hard initially to get used to doing these keys, but you do get better at them. Take that rat. And all these bones. And there's a rat here. Let's pick him up. Right. We want the rats. He is a rotting ghoul. Come on. Oh, it's daytime. Uh-oh. You come over here. You gotta stay in the shade or you take damage. Eventually, like when you're fighting creatures, you're actually going to feed on them, which is kind of neat looking. And get him to come over here. I guess he doesn't take damage from the sun. Watch it. So you don't want to be in the sun. Oh, there's a crossbowman. I'm not real fast with my spells yet. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I did it again. Trying to do the counter. Messing it up. Two. See how I hit the fence? I think I had my cursor wrong. So he was aiming at my shadow there. It was kind of neat. I like that. Alright, let's get out of here. It is daytime. We have to stay in the shade if we can. Now we can enter Farbane Woods. So when you do that, it brings up this map, and there are two different spots that you can go into, the west and east. I don't know if there's any benefits from one with the other. I've tried both. And I kind of think when we do a base, I kind of think we'd want to be more towards the middle. I mean, I think you can have multiple bases and move bases. You know, they're castles. Probably doesn't really matter where we are initially, but I'm kind of thinking somewhere around here. But it may take a while to get over there, so we'll just see. I don't know where I'm going to choose. But we'll go in the west side, I guess. Alright, so don't jump down immediately. You want to claim your reward here.
Recognize my power.
We unlock the Bone Guard vestment. So we go to crafting. And now we can make the Bone Guard chest guard. We have plenty of bones for that. That's going to give us plus 27 max health. And we have the leggings. That's going to give us another 25 max health. You can see it down here. It's jumped up. Now for these two, the gloves and the boots, I need rugged hide. And we'll get that as we're exploring and running around, because we'll be fighting a lot. And the reason I said don't jump down, because once you jump down from here, from the starter area, you can't get back up here. So make sure you get your armor on first if you can. Now you can come in here and go in this part of the cemetery, I guess, which is probably good. Now I'm burning up. As you can see, it's 5 o'clock. It's almost time to be nighttime, which is good. Now it just said, you know, right click to change the camera. So I've been doing that already. Now if I scroll back, you can kind of see where we're going. And we cannot jump down on the sides. You know, I've tried it. Won't let you. Alright, here's a wolf. We need to get him if we can. Now, I should be able to feed on him. See, I pressed E, and I'm actually feeding on him. I drank his blood. And let's see, I got some rugged hide. And now I have creature blood type of 3%. And see, I have all these possibilities of attributes that I can get when my blood quality gets better. I don't really know a lot about this, but I have noticed that. And your blood quality, like this must have been like a 3% creature. And so I took on that 3% quality here. If I were to kill a creature that had 5% or 7%, this would be 5 or 7%. I think that's what I was thinking it was. So I think that's right, but if it's not, let me know. So we're going to make our gloves. Should have enough, I think. For the boots.
I am missing
oh, no, I
key
don't.
ingredients.
Only have 8. So we got the gloves, so that's good. Raise your gear level with better equipment, influencing both your damage output as well as damage received. So they want me to make the boots still, and then I can get a bone axe and a bone mace. Let me back up and take a look around. There's a skeleton over here. I think he's in the cemetery. But this way, you know, we come here if we really need some bones. Over here is a teleporter. There are teleporters here, and I'll show you. Hold E. So it brings up the same map. And so if I had discovered another teleporter on the map, I can go to that spot. Now you can't do it if you have some gems in your inventory, but otherwise you can. So it's kind of cool that you can do that. It'll let you traverse the map a little quicker when you need to. I like that. Alright, let's see. There's a... Oh, there's several wolves up here. See if I can get this wolf. Where did he go? Here he is. He's a 7% creature. Got some rugged hide. I should be able to make my other gear. And I bet my... Yeah, now I'm 7%. Because I got a 7% wolf. That's pretty neat. So I need to get much higher one to get it higher. Alright, so I can make the boots. And look, it has the little green icon. I guess that means I don't have it. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. We've got our armor on. So now we get our new recipes
Recognize my power.
for bone axes and bone mace. Let's make these. And you can just click on them and then go do what you want. Alright, it's telling me that you can use the action bar to swap between your weapons. They're both here. Alright.
Yet another accomplishment.
Got another one. So now I have the vermin salve, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Wants me to switch. Okay. Scroll down, and now I see this. And this is made from rats, plant fiber, and bones. And it recovers 35% of your maximum health over 15 seconds. It's limited when in combat and breaks upon taking damage. So I'm just going to tell it to make a couple of these. And it's making it while I'm running around now, which I kind of like that. I think that's a nice option. Don't really know which way I need to go. I'm just exploring. We're going to be gathering resources. You're going to want to get stone, and you're going to want to get wood. It's telling me how to use the Veil of Shadow, which I've already showed you how to do that. That's that one. So, let me switch these out. Let me get the mace. So this is what it's like to harvest the stone. Takes a little while to get it too, and I don't know if when you upgrade it, it goes quicker. Probably does. Got some stone, and let me get my axes out. We'll take down a tree. I'm getting plant fiber also. You do need wood and stone. We need it all. We need the plant fibers. So there is some grind to the game. Ooh, what is that? It's a rascal. He's 12%. Look at that. Uh-oh. I think I got that one. I'm gonna make him come... Ooh, almost ran into it. Got him. He didn't have a high essence, which is why I didn't try and feed on him. The other one had more, but I don't even know where he went. You can get rug and hide from him. If you start feeding on something, you can break it so that you don't actually take on that creature's blood type. And there's some pretty tough creatures to fight in here too. Like when you go exploring around, they'll just bop up out of the ground and come after you. So it's kind of exciting. And this is copper. You can get that.
The material is too strong.
With the mace, but I have to upgrade the mace to be able to do it. Alright. See, I can't get that.
This isn't
now
working.
Here, we're at a camp. It's like a... I don't know what they call it. Let's see here. A bandit camp. And you can get stuff in there, you know, when you attack them, and if you can take them all out. And they also have, you know, people on patrol around it, so you have to be careful with that. But look, he's got 4%. So I broke it, and he died. Got copper coin. Alright, so it's telling me that I need to get 300 wood, 300 stone. I need to get 50 blood essence. I'm almost there. Let me get some wood over here. And then we'll be able to make our castle heart and start a castle. Alright, I think we have enough wood. Let me grab some more of this. Is there any more? Here's another one. Then I think we'll go over to that camp. Take some of them out. I don't know if there's a weight limit to how much inventory you can actually carry. You know, you have a lot of inventory here. I don't see a weight limit on it. And each of these weapons, let me show you. All of these do 5.1 physical damage. And then the sword does the vegetation damage, the axe does wood, and the mace does the minerals and stone. I don't know if it's better to use, like, to unequip your weapon and just use your primary attack. Or should you use the sword? I don't know if one's better than the other. These are only 2%. Got him. Just gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Come on. He's a 1% rogue. I don't know if that's better than the creature that I have. I really don't know. Alright, we got the castle heart.
Yet another accomplishment.
So now we need to toggle the build menu and construct and interact with the castle heart. Well, I'm not going to do that yet, but I will toggle. You want me to do the map. That's the build menu B. And you would select it to start your castle heart. You have to have this in order to add floors and walls and stuff. And to start building your castle areas. It's pretty cool. But if once we do all this, we'll open up foundations and walls. I'm not in a rush. Let's keep going over here. Alright, we got those two guys. Be careful. Two guys there. Uh-oh. Need to get in the shade. Get them to come over here. Got you, got you. Oh, I didn't get anything from him. Man, I thought I would get something. Staying in the shade. The Veil of Dash is really good because you can run through the sun to get to a shady spot. Ah, I can find a shady spot. This guy, 49% rogue. He'll probably kill me. We'll try it. Not the end of the world if I die. Did I do any damage? I did. I'm gonna move over here. Look at them all coming. Ah, they ran off, but they still have that damage. Ah, it's too far away. Alright, let it build back up. I'm going to feed on him if he's 49%, if I can. Come on over here. Let me drink your blood. Oh, the other one's coming too. Oh, I can feed on him. All right. What am I going to get? Ah, I got a sword. Let me get in the shade. The sun does move, so you can be in the shade, and then all of a sudden you're in the sun, so you have to be careful of that. Let's check my blood pool. Look at that. I'm 49% blood quality. That's the most I've ever had. So it gave me 11.9 increased physical critical chance and 8% increased physical critical power. Increased my movement speed. 10% more speed there for 3 seconds when striking a killing blow. Wow. And I think I got a new weapon. The reinforced bone sword. Put him over there. So I don't have to make that now. Ooh, I'm burning up. See what I mean? Now you see these little icons here? This is telling me these are base locations. So I can follow these to find a base. If you look at your map, it's going to be like these areas here. I mean, I suppose we could just go ahead and set up a base location somewhere. It doesn't have to be up north, because I think it's going to take us a while to even get up there. I think we can have more than one base. Let's see, there's one right over here. Let's go to this one. It's probably not a bad one to have, because it is right next to this bandit camp. We can take out the camp. You know, we'll get some thread and cloth and other things. Oh, and there's wolves there. Let me come up here. Now, there can be creatures in here that we're going to have to fight to take this over. See, there's a skeleton there. And there might be other things. I've seen some tough stuff in these. And I've died in these. It's wanting me to make the, the heart, but I don't want to do it yet. Couple of skellies. They're not tough at all, not really. And let's wander around and see what this looks like. So it looks like, according to the map, this whole area is a territory. So when you set up your castle... when you set up your castle... almost died. When you set up your castle heart to start building your castle, this whole area will be my territory. The whole place. That's pretty good. I like that. I mean, we could go ahead and just put it down here, or we could put it up there. Let's go up here and check it out. Got some rugged hide. Oh, there's a bear. 17% creature. I don't think... what in the world? Oh, Golem. Oh, no. I think that's what he is. Stone Golem. Yeah, I didn't do anything to him. I don't think this is a good base location. He will kill me in one shot. You know, I can kill the bear. But the golem? Yeah, I can't do that. Not yet. I've tried to fight them before, and I can't hurt them. Alright, so we're not going to be staying here. I don't want to be next to him. We'll keep looking. Alright, it is morning. Now, hold on one second. I need something to drink. Now, when you come into this pause menu, I just hit escape. Hit this toggle pause, because I think otherwise time will keep going on while you're sitting here. So you need to hit that. Like if I go back now and I haven't retoggled it, it says the server is currently paused. So make sure, you got to come back and turn it on. You may want it to keep changing, but I don't want to. Who's over there? Anybody? Well, I guess we could just try and... Let's take out this camp. Let's do that. I like doing that. It's fun. He's only a 1% warrior. What did he give me? I think he gave me maybe the paper. Couldn't tell. And it's nighttime, which is good. All right, let's see here. We discovered the camp, and I think they do respawn in here. If you take it out, they'll end up respawning. Got some coarse thread. We do need the thread. All right, there's a 1% warrior. So I'm still 49% because I broke it. Stone dust. I don't know what that's for. Open this chest. Copper and coins. Can't do anything to that. Oh, he's coming after me. He's a 5% warrior. And we got vermin salve from him. Well, we needed that. Oh, I wanted to get this chest over here. Kind of neat. These look really cool, don't they? And we're going to tear it all up. What is he? He's 11%. I'm a 49%. We got him. We got him. Look at that. We got some thread, rugged hide, copper, and paper. I don't know what the paper's for. What's this? I thought we'd get a kettle from that, maybe. Coarse thread. There's some more boxes over here. You get anything? Oh, there's a rat. Got you. So we got everything out of here. That was pretty good. And we'll be able to come back here if we want. Alright, let's see. Which way do we want to go? I think we need to keep going. Let's go this way. Maybe try and go this way if we can. I mean, I don't know if it matters. And we'll look for a base location, and we can move it later if we want. I don't think we're going to make it all the way up there. We can find some locations over here. This water? Or just shadow? Okay, it's just shadow. There's another camp right there, I think. Oh, that's bear territory right there. Maybe it's just a road marker. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. So we got 106 meters and 109 8 meters. Okay, here's some wolves. Oh. See, that happens when I bring my mouse too far down. When I bring my mouse too far down, that comes up. So I have to be careful about that. Look at that. There's a lot of them. Alright, we got him. Now, I was terrible at this when I first started playing a little bit, trying to get used to everything, but I've gotten better at the fighting. So you will get better the more you do it. Facing the wrong way. Tainted heart. I'm not quite sure what that's for. I know the blood essence is to power your castle. And you can make blood essence out of that. That's the tainted heart. So we've been making pretty good progress, I think. So here's a place over here. Hopefully it's kind of safe. Oh, we got a bear. See, he's been killing everything over here. 6% bear. Head. Feed on him. Alright, I don't want his blood type. Since I got that 49% one, that's pretty good, I think. Alright, there's some stuff down here. Let me grab this. You really got to move in this game when you're fighting. It's really hard if you just stand there. You know, you can't do that. You have to move. And I'm still getting used to my keys and everything, so you'll see me hitting the wrong keys. Copper coins, paper. Which way do I need to go? It looks like one right here. Is it sending me? No, it's not sending me that way. It's going that way. Yeah, I don't want this one. I want one that you have to go upstairs to get into. Because that way you can put a palisade and a gate right there to keep anything from coming in there. I don't want things walking in there. Alright, up here. Let's go this way. This looks like a territory here. Let's go check that out. Maybe we'll try and do it there. Grab some plant fiber. Got some rugged hide. Alright, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about, going up the stairs. I can put, you know, a gate here so nothing will come in. That's why I don't like the other one. You could just walk in there. Alright, so see what's in here. There's bound to be something in here that we're going to have to fight or leave. This is like a 2-tier also. Okay. What's up here? Bound to be something. See what it looks like. So you have a section over there. There's some deer. And a section over there. So I kind of like the way it's set up. You can put stuff in different areas. Is that the deer? Okay, there's deer there. Let's see if there's anything going to attack us. There's a... Is that a deer? Okay, I thought it was a rogue or something. Be nice if there's nothing in here. Let's go check out the other areas. See, I'll leave the deer there. If we take this. Come Back down here. I don't think there's anything in here. That's great. We don't have to fight anything. We can jump down here. We've run all over. I'm not seeing anything in here. So let's see here. Where should we put the heart at? This is kind of the center. Should we put the castle here? And then maybe put other stuff there that we're going to build? We can always rearrange it, I think. Let's do that. We'll set one up here to start out with. And where is the entrance? Right there. Go to the build menu.
My castle requires more blood.
Well, I'm going to give you some if you're patient. This territory is now occupied. This is our territory. And it wants the blood essence. And look at that. You can get a servant coffin. Well, I guess we'll get servants eventually. That'll be cool. Claim. We get foundations and walls. So now we can start doing that. Can we put any down? It wants us to do 3 floors and 3 palisades. I would like to... I'm going to have to take some of this stuff out. I'm going to clear this stuff out here. And I want to put a little gate here. That's the best thing we can do right now. Let's do that. I love that we didn't have to fight anything here. And we can use these resources. You can replant trees. I haven't done it, but I did get the plot once to do it. Alright, let me take out this stone. Gotta stay in the shade. Uh-oh. I think we need to take all of it out. My mouse is all the way over here. Alright, so how are we going to get the floor over there? See if we can do it. Alright, we got our floors up. I'm burning up. Let me take this out. I don't want to take out a lot of trees right now. Now, we can make... Let me make it, if I've got the stuff for it. Oh, I don't have it yet. I will get it. It's a mist thing that you can make that generates mist. And that will let you run around during the daytime in here. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we can do this. I think we got to get rid of this thing. That's all I can guess. Maybe I don't have the stuff for it. Yeah, I do. So I think I need to take that out. Let's do that and see if that helps. Can we do it now? Yes. Alright. And let's put the gate on there so I don't have to worry about anything coming that way. A little safer, I think. me get out of here. Let me get closer, turn my guy around. I can't talk to you like I want to. Man, I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. We've got our castle started. We did, oop, we're gonna burn up. We did a lot of running around. Whoops. Come over here. Ah! We did a lot of running around. I'm running in circles right now. We did some exploration. We took out that bandit camp and we're getting this going. So I'm excited. We've done a lot. In the next episode, we'll do some more building and more exploration. It's going to be fun. And I think off camera, I'll probably start clearing out this area to get ready for doing some more building. So don't forget to hit the like button or subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. I really did. And I'll see you next time. Later, later.